Let's walk through the Forney Weld 100ST. This is a stick and TIG welder. Stick welding is a welding process that uses a consumable electrode to lay a bead. TIG, or tungsten inert gas welding, uses a tungsten electrode and an inert gas like argon. It's often thought of as the more difficult process to learn due to increased hand-eye coordination. In one hand you have your TIG torch, in the other you're using a filler metal to lay a bead. However, you don't always have to use a filler metal, as it's optional. This machine runs off of 120 volt input and produces 90 amps output. This machine comes with a ground clamp, electrode holder, and the TIG torch is sold separately. You want to make sure the ground clamp is attached to a metal workbench or the actual metal you'll be working with. To do TIG welding, you need to use an inert shielding gas like 100% argon. You will need to use a Type 9 torch with a 25 DINS connector and a valve on the torch. These do not come with the machine and can be purchased separately. For stick welding, it's very important to choose the right electrode. I recommend the Forney E6013 electrode. It's easy to strike and performs well on most steel applications. When you're ready to weld, use the process selector switch to select between TIG or stick welding. Use the amperage dial to select your amperage based on the recommended settings for the material thickness you're using. And remember, this machine can weld between 16 gauge up to 5/16 inch. When welding, you want to get into a very comfortable body position. Lean over the piece, brace your arm, and control the movement of the electrode very carefully. Don't hold it in the air so it wobbles. You want to support your weight and be in control. Remember to control the travel speed as well. Think of this like controlling the speed when you're driving. Next, pay attention to the stick out. The stick out is the distance between the metal and the end of your electrode. This is similar to controlling the following distance from the car in front of you. Lastly, focus on the path. You want a nice and consistent weld, similar to staying in the lane when you're driving. Welding takes practice. If you're in control and monitor all of your variables, it becomes second nature. Let's show you some examples of some test welds. Traveling too fast looks like this. Too slow looks like this. Amperage setting too high looks like this. Don't forget to clean your weld with a slag hammer and a wire brush. That sums up our Forney Weld 100ST. It's a powerful little machine that gets the job done for all of your stick and TIG welding needs. It's great for hobbyists, DIY, and maintenance and repair, and it comes with a 6-month warranty.